Here's where it gets tough. When your kids are asking questions, or when your kids bring it up, because sometimes they get to be the messengers of these nasty messages. When your kids are challenging you about something that is clearly bait that's being lobbed over from the other side, I think one of the best things that you can do is take yourself out of the role of trying to explain everything to your kids. Your job is to love them, no matter what and even if. So taking that position as you're interacting with your kids and not taking the bait, I think it's okay to listen with empathy and say, wow, well, what do you think about that? See, that's drawing it back out of them. Well, Dad, I don't think that you're a bad guy. Mom, I don't think that you're that evil. See, they're going to have their own perceptions and they're just feeling the waters. If you become defensive, it validates the accusation in their mind. What do you think about that, honey? What's been your experience with me? Okay? And let it stand on its own 2 feet. Don't get distracted by everything that's going on in that other place that you wish would change, or that's driving you nuts, or that you feel baited into responding all of the time. Let that be what it is. Bring your focus back home. This is the place where you have more control. Right here in your home. Establish that sane, loving, stable environment for your children. What can you do if the alienation dynamic is happening in the other home? Refuse to take the bait. Defensiveness validates accusation. Don't take the bait. Do not return fire. Don't fight against the people who are inviting you to fight. I like what's called a strategic non-response. And if it's clearly bait being lobbed over your direction, instead of biting on it, you're going to give a strategic non-response. The strategic non-response feels like you're giving in, feels like you're giving up, feels like you might even be acknowledging what they're saying is true. That is so far out in left field, I'm not even going to address that. Do you see how a strategic non-response might be your best strategy? Don't accept the invitation. Hold your ground. Create that stable, sane, loving environment at home. Remember, your job is to love your kids, no matter what and even if. Don't try to explain all of this to them. It's not their issue anyway. But bring it home to where you can have the biggest impact. That's where we can really make a difference. Refuse to take the bait. I like what's called a strategic non-response. And if it's clearly bait being lobbed over your direction, instead of biting on it, you're going to give a strategic non-response. That is so far out in left field, I'm not even going to address that. Do you see how a strategic non-response might be your best strategy to create the most stable, sane, loving, warm, open, communicative environment that you possibly can in your own home? When they reach a level of emotional maturity, and sometimes this comes years later, okay, but they will see through it. It backfires on them at some point because kids love both of their parents. You want to create an environment where they are free to do so, and they have full permission from you to love both of their parents. Bring it home to where you can have the biggest impact. That's where we can really make a difference.